Which if you use a bigger nut, Hi, I'm Phil, Millennial. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Tonight on the show, I'm going to teach you how to make avocado toast. Now you, faithful viewer, may be wondering, how did it come to this? Why are we a YouTube channel that's known for making very complicated and very precise recipes, putting out a video on avocado toast? Well, I'll tell you, we're doing it because I think there actually is a legitimate need for it. And I'm not saying that I'm going to teach you how to make the avocado toast the best of your life, because I'm almost certain that's not the case. But I am imagining a couple of different scenarios. One scenario, you're a boomer. You've heard about this avocado toast. You know that your kids can't afford to buy a house because of it. So you're thinking, well, it must be pretty damn good. How do I make it? So boomers, welcome to the show. The other section is, I'm gonna call them like the most incompetent people in the entire world. They probably already don't feel very good about themselves. They're people who literally are like, they know what avocado toast is, but they're paying $11.39 at the First Watch to get it, rather than making it themselves. Please post your self-deprecating memes in the comments below. For you, there is hope. You too can make avocado toast. And so avocado toast has just a few ingredients. It could have more. You could make it fancy. But at its core, it is some bread, some avocado, and that's it. Now, you may see me drinking different beers throughout this episode. That is because we just got done filming a blind taste test of American macro lagers. Now, there's no secret to making this. It's really one of those things where it's about the quality of the ingredients you put in them, which starts with avocado. And is your avocado ripe? One way of telling is you take that little belly button up on the top, pop it off, and if there's some green within, it's probably ripe. You also can do this by feel, in the same way that you would examine a testicle for cancer. You want a light give, but not all the give. If it's too hard, you got cancer. If it's too soft, probably just should throw your ball away. Oh, I'm sorry, if there are any Gen Z viewers, of which I know there are not, if it's too soft, please yeet the avocado away. So we'll open this avocado up. Now, I know these are pretty good because I've eaten many avocados in my life. Look at that. That's just about as perfect as it gets. Very vibrant green color. It's soft, but not too soft. We got our little pit, which if you use a bigger nut, I'm fine. That's how people end up in the hospital for avocado-related issues. That actually is a thing. There's been an uptick in hospitalizations due to increased avocado consumption. All right, see, there's many ways to do this. If you're not good at anything, or you're a boomer, get a spoon. We just pop that avocado right out, scraping around the flesh like so. Now, this does make more dishes, and therefore you're gonna feel some kind of sense of guilt because you were born and raised to feel like you're wasting everything by using things, if you're not a boomer. But you are gonna get a superior product if you actually mash up your avocado in a separate container. Otherwise, you're gonna compromise the structural integrity of your toast. And by the way, let's make the toast. So here it is. I've got this cheap bread. It's Kroger bread. It's honey oat. If you wanted to be fancy and more pretentious or charge $11.39 for this meal, you would use something better than this, like an artisanal whole grain organic 90,000 oat thing. But instead, I'm using this wonky ass Kroger bread. So let's put that in the toaster. And like many things in life, there's different degrees and quality of toast. You could toast it in a pan with some butter, but let's keep it real. You're making this because you couldn't pay your gas bill or something. I don't know, treat yourself. Millennial problems, can't really relate. All right, so while that's toasting, we're gonna mash up our avocado. You can use a knife or a spoon. I prefer to just go to town with the knife first. And you can see this because this avocado is not really cooperating with me. So that's the initial cuts. Then I'm gonna come through with the spoon. Now, both of these instruments are inferior, in fact, to the humble fork. So let's go ahead and bust that out. Let's use one more dish, I mean a utensil, and we'll mash it. Some people prefer slices, but generally what you're gonna get is mashed avocado. Now, this is the stage at which you can upgrade your avocado. And the way that you do that is by the addition of additional ingredients. So salt is mandatory. We're gonna add salt. I'm gonna add kosher salt. Big pinch over the top. Now, my preferred way of making this is to add garlic. And you can use jarred garlic. I actually read on some blog, like, peel a clove of garlic and rub it on the toast. That. Nobody in their right mind is gonna do that. A little bit of jarred garlic or some garlic powder. Here it is. This is probably 9-year-old garlic powder. Probably bought this when I was in undergrad. Tiny amount over the top. That's all you need. Next up, hunt in your fridge for a lemon. This also is optional, but I think that it is good. And if you are one of those weird guacamole people who is like, guacamole is just mashed avocado with salt and lemon, you're wrong. That's not what guacamole is. That's mashed avocado. But it is a pretty good topping for avocado toast. So just one little wedge right there. Okay, look at that. So at this point, you've like mashed up your avocado. Looks pretty good. Here's our toast. Nice and aesthetically pleasing. Okay, look at that. Looks great. Couldn't possibly look better. You take that avocado, slap it right on there. And you spread it just like you would any kind of topping on toast. And I think part of the reason this appeals to millennials is that even the dumbest of millennials can make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You can make a peanut butter jelly sandwich, you can make this. The avocado is both the peanut butter and the jelly, okay? Don't want to waste nothing. It cost us $11.39. Look at that. It looks great, okay? Nice coverage, even on the corners. And typically when you're making this meal, ain't nobody gonna judge you. Just scoop that little last and just eat it. Tastes like quality. Treat yourself with a little freshly ground black pepper. Oh, looks so nice. Now at this point, you made avocado toast. But if you are just gonna go way wild and crazy and you got another 5 minutes, you can put an egg on that. So let's do that. All right, we got a little pan here. We got our little $8 cooking spray that John bought, because I refuse to pay that much. Okay, we're gonna cook that egg. Now, if you're eating $11.39 avocado toast in a store, they're gonna offer you basted eggs, whatever the f that is, or poached eggs. But you, reasonable millennial, or whatever you are, boomer, you're not gonna do that. Nobody poaches eggs at home because it's a pain in the ass. So you're gonna fry an egg. Here's the pan, and here's the egg. It's one egg. Okay, there's your egg budget for the week. All right, now you may be thinking to yourself, Phil, I ain't got no time to fry an egg. I can't be cooking in the morning. I'm already dressed for that. I don't want to be smelling like fried eggs all day. You ever cooked in the morning, you smell like fried eggs all day? I have. I smell like fry cook. I hate this. What if you cook that egg ahead of time? Look at this, we're switching up. It's a hard-boiled egg. You never expected that. You never seen that before in your life. There's a hard-boiled egg. You ain't gotta cook it because it's already been cooked. Now here's the even crazier thing. They sell pre-hard-boiled eggs in a store. Now who possibly would pay that money for pre-hard-boiled eggs? Not me. I don't buy those no more. Okay, and now look at this realistically peeled egg. That's how you would peel it. Even if you're a boomer, that's how you peel it. All right, now if you want it to be good, you just slice it. Same knife as your avocado, thin slices, and it ain't gotta be pretty. But look at this. Now you got a protein, nice protein breakfast. Great job. Great job. Does that look good to you? Does that look good to you, kids? No, but it's gonna taste good as hell. All right, over here we're working on our egg. We'll pepper that egg. We'll salt for that egg. Okay, we'll shake it around. We're gonna reuse that avocado fork. I couldn't possibly be bothered to use another utensil at this point. I think I managed to cut that egg in the least attractive way possible. It might look better if I just put that egg on there whole. If you want to expedite this, you can pop a lid on it. But the goal is to get that runny yolk, which I think I just popped. Let that go for a little bit longer. Not too much longer. Okay, just like in real life, how you would up the yolk while cooking it, we recreated that so that you can relate to this. And you pop it right on your toast. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And there you have it, egg and avocado toast. 2 ways. The one way that is okay and the other way's fine. A little salt, a little more salt, I love salt. Everyone loves salt, right? Okay, so now it's just time to taste test. I'm gonna eat the HB. John's gonna eat the egg one. Here we go. It tastes good. You know why? I was born this way. I feel like the garlic is critical. It tastes like very fresh, clearly like a high protein breakfast. Just that little bit of garlic gives it an actual flavor as opposed to just a big mass of shit. But you are gonna want to brush your teeth after you eat that. But to me, it's very bright and fresh. I legitimately love this, and not in an ironic way whatsoever. But also, I have my shit together, and no one can judge me for what I spend on breakfast. So, boomers, we took you along for the ride. Now, off, please. And that's how you do it. Stop paying $11.39 for this shit. Just buy a avocado. Sometimes they're on sale for 2 for $1. And you got that bread anyways because all you eat is PB&J. And on that note, that's how you do it. Don't watch this show no more.